What's Up Warsaw?
It's the What's Up Warsaw show. All of the upcoming events around the county with the Warsaw Chamber of Commerce. Now, on to the show.
And welcome to Benton County Enterprise TV. I'm Mac Vorce with the Warsaw Chamber of Commerce. What's up, Warsaw? It is that time of the month again that we get updated for all of the great things happening in our school district. And I got Mr. Berry right here to get us all caught up. And there's a lot of stuff happening out at the schools.
You know, it's a great time to be at the school. It's a great time to be a Wildcat, you know.
It really is.
There's a lot of great things that are happening. And, you know, we're still dealing with COVID, and we're always going to be dealing with COVID in the near future. But I think that some of the things that the state is doing and the Department of Education are positives. You know, we have another option now to be able to keep the kids in school. In the past, like before this last month, if you were a positive, of course you were isolated at that time, but all the people that were close contacts to that positive had quarantine. Well, in our school system, that became very, and not just our school system, it's every school every school system. You take a typical high school kid that has 7 classes, and you think they have 4 people sitting around them each class. One positive contact could be up 28, 30 quarantines that cause kids to have to go home, and their learning is significantly affected. And I think a lot of people in the state and in the country said, you know, we've got to keep our kids in school. So a lot of states, and Missouri has just taken this on as a program called Test to Stay. And with the Test to Stay program, you will now have another option to be able to keep the kids in school, and it will involve testing multiple times throughout the quarantine process. Now, the parents, of course, they have to be able to, they will have to consent to be able to do the Test to Stay, but this will allow for your kids to be in class, live and in person, and keep their activities. You band, the choir, the athletics, all of those they would be able to stay in. Now, when I say there's a lot of testing, you know, it puts a much larger burden on our nurses to be able to do the amount of tests. In fact, they have to have 3 of the rapid tests within the first 7 days, and if you're in an activity, you have to test the day of the activity that you're going to be in as well. And some of the caveats that you will have to embrace will be, you do have to, in order to do this, you do have to mask. This isn't a Warsaw deal. It's not a Benton County deal. This is a state deal. It's if you want to stay in and participate in the test stay, you have to mask if you are identified as a quarantine for the entirety of that process. But it's just another way that, you know, we're going to be able to keep the kids in the school learning.
And that's so important, too. The in-house teaching is proven to be, it really helps the kids out a lot more.
Virtual learning works for a very, very small percent of the students. I'm going to be a huge advocate of face-to-face learning and keeping that as much as in play as we can. There are certain numbers of kids that do benefit from virtual. I wouldn't. But you know, it does work for some. But you know, our charge is to educate the masses, and we want to do provide that for how we best are going to be able to affect the masses, and that is face-to-face learning.
Okay. Well, that's really great that you guys are doing everything possible to keep the kids in school. It's just fantastic. I'm glad you guys are really proactive. You guys are really taking the steps ahead of time. The custodial people must just be extremely busy all day long.
It takes everybody, and I think we talked about that last month. But yeah, our custodians, our maintenance crew, our food services, tip of the cap to you. You are working harder than probably we've ever had to work in a school. And then of course, you know, pile on the nurses. It's just like everything that can't be done, or well, who's going to be able to do this? What's going to do this?
Right.
see if our nurses can do it.
Right.
See if our custodian can take care of this. See if it does take all of us. And I think last month I gave another spiel of it takes all of us. Again, if you would like to substitute teach, substitute
Bus drive.
Substitute custodian. So we were taking every application. Please feel free to step up to the plate. We'd love to have you.
Good deal. So, job opportunities. Get involved. School board meetings are always a great time. You really get some good information out. I always love the updates that the principals give at each location. Tell us something good. Give us some good stuff.
I want to, I probably want to save this for. I'll tell you some, and then the most amazing thing I want to end with.
I love our pre-conversations behind this because it just gave me goosebumps because I know what he's going to say. But go ahead.
Well, there will be board filing starting in December for people that are wanting to run for the school board this year. Of course, we talked about the advertising. I don't know if we talked about this. There's a new job that's going to be coming available in the Warsaw School District, and I say that kind of jokingly. There will be a new superintendent that's going to be hired. I want to tell everybody, get online, go to our home website, and you'll find where the community can give their opinions, maybe not opinions might be a strong word. You're going to be able to relay to the school board exactly what you are looking for the next superintendent at the Warsaw School District. I encourage everybody in the community to go and fill that survey out. Our survey is being ran by the Missouri School Boards Association search committee, of which Dr. Boyce is leading that charge, and Dr. Paul James. They're going to do a phenomenal job of getting the school board a good number of people to sit in front of them and hire the next person that's going to lead this district.
So you can go online at the high school website, and you can basically kind of help form the job description. Is that kind of what we're?
Oh no, I don't think job description, but
you get to voice your positive opinion on what you're wanting our school to go towards.
Yeah, they're going to be able to relay exactly what characteristics, what programs should be important moving forward in the Warsaw School District.
Okay, there you go. All right, this is not a forum to throw out all kinds of complaints. This is to help build a better Warsaw School District and really find the right person to fill this very, very important spot.
Yes, it is a very important spot, and would covet everybody's opinion on which way this should go.
Very nice, very nice. The band did some pretty cool stuff. They got third place in their competition.
It is really amazing. Everybody always thinks, well, it's all about one sport or one activity, but we have so many great things going on.
We really do.
The choir, the young kids and the programs that they're doing. I just say reach out to your school and see what could we go to, what could we support. I walked out of my office the other day. I say the other day was any day that's not today, but it was a couple weeks ago.
Right.
To our band marching down the road outside, and I'm like, these people are dedicated to what they're trying to accomplish and what they want to pull off. Cross country is doing really well, and everybody's wrapping up their season, and and of course football is doing well.
Good. And when you look at it, the feeder programs, congratulations to the first, second flag, third and fourth tackle, fifth and sixth tackle. Middle school ball did phenomenal. So the years coming in for that program look really well too.
Yeah. The more we can get everybody vested into, I want to be a Wildcat in everything, the greater this school is going to be.
I love the band basketball season. I know practice starts on Monday, but I love going to the basketball game because of the band.
Yeah.
I like watching the guys play and everything, and the girls play and everything,
Yeah.
but the band is so entertaining. So hats off to you guys. If you ever hear "Go Band," it's probably me. I just love it. It's just really great to have those kind of things. I don't know who posted it up, but I highly agree with it. I would really like all the teams to go to one band competition and be yelling for our band. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. In some of the other school districts I've worked in, it was a prominent thing for a coach to say, hey, after practice we're going over to the whatever other competition to support, especially the other seniors on their senior nights.
Yeah. And I really like that all the programs get involved with the community. During Heritage Days, we get a small army of helpers from the school, and it's all kinds of different programs, and it really, really helps us out. This year, the group that showed up was so phenomenal. Our loadout, I time lots of different things. I've been putting on events for so long, I time everything. We were 18 minutes faster on the bulk of the loadout this year, which is amazing. Those vendors are tired. They're a little, I don't want to say cranky, but they had a long weekend. So to have that army of Wildcats show up and help them out, I'm getting smiles on the way out this year instead of, why did it take so long? So
imagine you timing things. I cannot fathom. Like it's a race, maybe.
Right.
Or
it's crazy.
Not going back to your biking days.
Not at
or
all.
anything like that.
I time
Is
everything.
there a trophy that's going to be passed every year for the greatest loadout time?
Hey, that could be. I could do that. Nice certificate to hang up. This is our goal. We got to have it out. So yeah, this year, 2019 was a huge year. We had lots of extra vendors. It was like an hour 38 minutes. This year we were just over an hour 15 minutes, right in that ball game. But yeah, it's just phenomenal. The vendors love it. Our sheets that we get back in from all the vendors, it was just like, the school did awesome, the school did awesome, the school did awesome. So, but it's really great that the schools get involved with community activities. It's very important for the young people to see what happens to make a community work.
Yeah, well, it's really rather easy too, because this community has supported us so significantly. It's like, yeah, we're going to support our community right back. We want to make sure that we keep those contacts, and because the community is the lifeblood of the school.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that everybody is working together. And we talked about that, if we can get everybody going in the same direction. Now, don't think that this is some pie in the sky deal. I know people are going to disagree with each other, and people are going to be mad at me. Crud, I live a lot of that. But let's all say, just because we disagree about something, one, I don't dislike you.
Right.
Two, we can still be going in the same direction.
Absolutely.
Let's get after it.
When I was Parks and Recreation, some of the most heated debates were between Jimmy and I. We still laugh about it today, but when you have a vision and you can work together, all of a sudden we went from an outdated pool to a state-of-the-art pool that could accommodate from the littlest ones to the water aerobic people that really gave. But it was those heated debates that we all were trying to go the right direction. And we'd walk out of the library going, wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
So other cool things that are happening out there. The Honor Society, they just had the new induction for the National Honor Society.
Yes, that induction took place, and I forget what day this is, but that was Tuesday night, I believe, that the National Honor Society was inducted, and Mr. Morrison and Mr. Wright always put on a first-class program.
Yep, they really do. They really do. And I can't even believe that we're already saying this, but we got to start prepping for academic excellence. and towards the end of the year. So, you just smiled like I won't have to.
Well, we're always prepping for academic excellence.
Right.
You know?
I mean the show part, and we really have a good time with that too. So, school board elections are coming up, so you can throw your name in the hat if you really want to get involved and help shape our school board and in our direction. A couple of spots available, so get your signing up. But some other stuff that has happened out there is just kind of mind-blowing, breathtaking. It just gives you kind of goosebumps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that we all want to look back on our lives and say that I led a life of significance. We all want that. So oftentimes the day-to-day routines get in the way of being able to really think that I'm going to touch somebody's life. And what people need to understand is it doesn't take the mind-blowing things. It means just how can I affect a person each day, and can I affect them significantly? And I've recently been able to witness a couple different people that have had that impact on people's lives.
Nice.
And I do believe that everybody in education, of course, education has been my life. That's how they go out. That's their why. What am I doing this for? It's because I want to have a significant impact on another person's life. There's a person in our community that did just that, Miss Dorothy Feaster. She's a longtime educator for the Warsaw School District. She passed away this last the summer of 20, and she had a trust, and in her estate, she named the Warsaw School District. She named the Warsaw School District as part of the people that will be receiving some of her estate.
Wow.
It really blew my mind. I had no idea that this was coming. Got a letter in the mail and said that this was happening. And of course, Dorothy, there are still teachers in our school district that were students of hers, teachers and administrators in our district, in our community. Some have retired, some have not, that were educators with her. And they saw firsthand the power of a person, Miss Dorothy Feaster, of how I can change a life for the positive in this school district. She has left us a large sum of money, and I'm putting together a committee to do a couple things. One, I want to make sure that we honor Miss Feaster.
Absolutely.
And with some type of memorial. And then two, what every educator is going to want. How can I make a sustained contribution to the educational format for Warsaw kids? And that's going to be their task. But I just want to, if I had a hat on right now, I tip my cap to the people of this community and the people that are touching lives and turning lives. But Dorothy Feaster and the people that loved her, her memory will go on, and I'm so appreciative of that.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. We have really great people around here.
There really are.
Yep.
And I think we all need to start looking for the greatness in each other.
I do too. Let's shine the light on each other for all the positives. It's easy to go the other way. Let's fight back, and let's really shine the light on all this great stuff.
All right.
So, well, fantastic. Anything else to add for today?
No, I appreciate all you do for Warsaw.
All right. Wow. Great times here. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Halloween Hoopla and some other stuff coming up for the Chamber. We shall be right back.
Hi, I'm Pam Grove, owner and broker of Advantage Real Estate. Our goal is to make you feel at home while you're looking for your home. Our team of professional agents are rooted in the community and proud to call Warsaw home. If you're looking for property, we invite you to stop by and see us. Our goal is to make you glad that you did.
And welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. That last segment was just awesome. We are so lucky to have Mr. Berry amongst us right now. The passion and the behind the scenes that I get to hear about is just amazing. So we really hope you guys get involved with the school board elections. Definitely get on the website and put your comments in about our next superintendent. This is a very important position to get filled and us find the right match for our wonderful community and our amazing students. All right, Halloween Hoopla this Friday, downtown on Main Street and Van Buren. This year, there's two types. There is a drive-around tour. And if you pick up the Benton County Enterprise, you will see a list for a driving tour. We have just a little over 20 businesses from 3 to 5:30 that will be serving candy from their location. They can't get away from work to go downtown. We came up with this idea, 3 to 5:30. I have a full list at the office. It's also in the paper. Look for an orange sheet with a pumpkin face on it. That's a good indication that they are serving candy. If you start off on Main Street, it'll work all the way down into East Main. And, like Tracy's Discount, Jeanette Limbrick's Insurance, American Family down there, Melanie Wallace with the Ozark hair salon. I don't go to hair salons much. Something wrong with that. But even Sterling Auto, we're really trying to get all of our community together. And these businesses really want you to get out and see where they're at. And they wanted to be a part of it. So this is the way we could make them a part of it. That is from 3 to 5:30. Now, at 6 to 8, 5:30 we're setting up downtown. 6 to 8 is vending. Right now we have right about 32 to 33 vendors. I have a few spots left, lots of room to spread out. Rolling Perfections and the Truman Lake Adventure Club paid for everything, so the spaces are free. So just all you have to do is call me up. I'll put you in a location, tell you the easiest way to get to your spot. This is a rain or shine event. We'll do our very best. We're keeping our fingers crossed that one for us and one for the high school football game that we get a little reprieve on this rain. Let's squeeze these clouds out and get all the rain out of them so that we can have a happy Friday. It's going to be very important to get out and support the Wildcats and definitely come downtown and support all these businesses. This is something that means a lot to all these businesses to give back to the community. And so the drive tour, I'm sorry, I kind of left out. You'll go down around Main Street, but then you'll come back up Commercial. So you'll hit businesses back up Commercial, like Truman Lake Dental. They're on board, and then all the way down back to like Rick Fajan's Insurance, and then back into the downtown. So big sprawling driving tour, and then a lot of stuff happening in downtown. So we're planning on going forward with Friday. We will do our best. There's not really a makeup day because Saturday is up in Cole Camp and Sunday is in Lincoln. So we're all trying to work together to have a big, giant Halloween weekend for everybody. The three Chamber of Commerce's, tourism and economic development, we all work very closely together to try to bring events to all of Benton County that work for everybody. So we're really, really hoping that the weather plays fair for us. So that's for October. November, we have the Butterfield 60. The Butterfield 60 is the Butterfield Overland Mail gravel bike experience, and it links Warsaw, Lincoln, and Cole Camp together. We have riders from all over the place coming in for this. We're expecting probably around 100 riders for this. It is on November 7th, which is a Sunday. We have really reached out to all the bike shops around Missouri, asking them what they would like to have happen, and they said, we really want a Sunday event so that our shop employees can make it to the events also. A lot of Saturday events this year, so working with all these groups, We moved it to a Sunday. Should be beautiful. They're going to leave out at Drake Harbor. The 40-mile version will go into Lincoln and back out and back to Warsaw. The 60-miler, which is the more popular one, honestly, that will go in through Lincoln up to Coal Camp back into Warsaw. The Truman Lake Adventure Club has worked very hard with all the Chamber of Commerce's to make this happen. Benton County Tourism got a grant, and Lynette Stokes has been very busy working with the county and all the 3 cities to get the Butterfield stage experience signs up. And that design came right here from Warsaw at Birdman Apparel. They did a great job, and now it looks like that logo will continue throughout Missouri. Very, very exciting stuff. The weekend after that, New Breed Wrestling is coming to Warsaw. There has been a little bit of a ongoing deal with one of their wrestlers, and we want to invite them in and show this person what a great community we have in all of our surrounding communities and what living in rural Missouri is all about. One, we stick up for each other. Sean Patrick. So November 13th, ringside seats are $13. General admission is $11. We do have a VIP sitting area. Contact me at the office for details on that at 438-5922. Prices will vary a little bit on that because we have the R Bar and Grill going to be doing some dinners. So if you have a group that you want to get a table, let me know. I still have room for 5 sponsors. The sponsorships are $250. And that will get you radio ads. It will also get you plugged on the TV show. We have a television company out of Lake of the Ozarks that will be up filming. So we'll make sure you get on that. And then also announcements throughout the entire show during the wrestling matches. Warsaw Fitness, Brian Phillips. This guy holds multitudes of world record holders and American record holders for powerlifting. We have a great surprise for everybody. He is going to be in the ring, and he is going to arm wrestle the illustrated man, Mr. Sean Patrick. This is kind of a grudge match. We are going to let him know how strong we all are. So please get your tickets. They are available at the Chamber of Commerce office. You can call me up at 438-5922. These tickets are cash only. So come on down and get your tickets. Or call me up if you need me to come by your location. I will bring tickets to you. But let's pack the house, especially for the filming. Let's let everybody know out there this is great advertising for our community, too. I know it's a little bit silly, but we're having a really great time putting this all together. The organization, New Breed Wrestling, has been very fun to work with, and it's very entertaining, you guys. So lots going on through the end of October, coming into November. It's very exciting times right now. Please get involved with your community. We do have some volunteer options. We still have some volunteer opportunities available. We could definitely use some help at Halloween Hoopla, just pulling barricades and helping people set up and all that kind of stuff. And then we will also be looking for help for the Christmas parade. Yes, I just said Christmas. Christmas is right around the corner, too. So we'll be looking for that. It will be a night parade once again. I'll have forms out here pretty soon. We're just trying to finish up Halloween and get through that, and then we'll start preparing for all that stuff. So lots going on. Again, this weekend, Halloween Hoopla. Friday night, Saturday in Cold Camp, Sunday in Lincoln. November 7th, the following weekend, is the Butterfield 60. I could use some help with that, too, for different checkpoints, or if you want to follow the riders for what they call a SAG vehicle. And then the weekend after that is New Breed Wrestling. So 3 very busy weekends in a row. Good luck this weekend to the Wildcat football team. We wish you the very best. Also, for the Wildcat mountain bike racing team. Kira Mustafa and Joe Vorce going for the state championship, coming in as the points leaders. They have left their mark in the mountain biking community. Over 30 teams have been competing throughout the season, and they have really shined all season. So great job, everyone. Tyler, you got anything?
What are you being for Halloween this year, Mac? Do you have a costume?
Well, I kind of just make it up within about 10, 15 minutes ahead of time. For some reason, I kind of go after clown type stuff.
Those are sometimes the best costumes, though, the ones put together last minute.
Yeah, totally. It's face painting and stuff like that. But yeah, so I just make it up as I go.
Gotcha.
What I go in and go, what do I have? And I put it together real quick. Yeah. All right. Hey, check it out. Also, for Halloween Hoopla, there is a new photography place on Main Street, Land, Sand, and Sea. He is going to have a photo booth free for the kids. It's in the old barber shop. It's pretty interesting, the history. His uncle or somebody, one of his relatives, used to be a barber in there. Anyhow, he is going to do a free photo booth, so you can step inside his door, jump in the photo booth, he'll snap a picture, and those are free to each one of you. So that's kind of neat. He just kind of jumped on board. I just met Jason the other day. Fantastic guy. Some really great stuff. Land, Sand, and Sea. Check him out on Facebook. He's got some great portraits up there, and he works really hard and it's beautiful work, you guys. All right, I'm out of breath, so that must mean that the show has to come to an end. Have a fabulous weekend, and thank you so much for coming by Benton County Enterprise TV.
This has been a BCE TV production. Thank you for watching.